My work placement that I completed was at a before and after school program as well as a holiday program called CASP, operated outside of Knighton Normal School. In my experience at CASP, I participated in a number of before and after school program days as well as the school holiday summer program as school ended halfway through my placement. With this, I got a variety of experiences working with the kids during their regular school hours as well as during themed at school or at the center days as well as trip days. Some of my big learnings that I learned throughout my placement is the benefits of expectations and front loading with kids. It can make all of the difference when going to a new place, along with behavior management and being able to positively reinforce expected behavior if everyone is following the group plan and if everyone is following expected expectations and when there's positive reinforcement rather than negative reinforcement, that often works better with your relationship with the kids. Another thing, one of my big learnings was that your relationship with your coworkers is just as important as the relationship that you have or are building with the kids that you work with, as you work in a team and often you're not there for the entirety of the day. So having positive handoffs between staff and being able to say, hey, this is what happened with this kid during this day. Maybe we should take this approach because they were in a bit of a meltdown mood or was having a bit of a difficult day. And being able to recognize that the co-workers, you don't have to like them personally, but you are working in a professional environment, so the importance of having a professional relationship with your co-workers and being able to recognize that you are working in a professional environment is very, very important. Another one of my big learnings was managing yourself, especially with the long trip days that we had. Sometimes we were on a 8 to 10 hour shift because we were kept with the same people throughout the trip days, because often that included bus rides or going on excursions, and it's not realistic it's a logistical reason. But being able to acknowledge that, yes, the kids that you work with might be exhausted, but also recognizing that you are also tired and exhausted and annoyed at the end of the day, and being able to take priority of your breaks and being able to have a small thing or like a small snack and recognize that your behaviors also impact the kids around you and impact your coworkers around you, and being able to have those small self-care things that you have throughout the day to keep you going, they can make all the difference as well. One of my favorite days that I had while participating in the holiday program was our trip up to Auckland to Motat. It was a really fun, immersive learning experience where they had lots of different buildings, lots of different investigative and tactile experiences that the kids could explore. One thing is that we did have a flight risk kid, a neurodivergent kid as well, and being able to work as a team and always have eyes on the child became a really important thing, and front loading information was a really important priority of the day, so that the high anxiety kids and the kid who needed a plan were always cared for.